How's it going, friends? Here's the deal. We got 67 degrees on a Saturday morning, and we're gonna go out. I got a good feeling about today. I got a feeling we're gonna see a bunch of people. I'm gonna meet some people and supply some propane tanks so they can cook, you know, keep warm on the colder evenings. But I think those colder nights are getting less and less. You know, spring's just a couple weeks away, and then I got to go meet another couple, you know, opposite side of town, about, you know, 20 miles from where I'm going to be. So, all right, but let's do part A before we can get to part B. All right, stay tuned because it's coming. All right, guys. To my understanding, they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here 7 days a week. I'm taking my seatbelt off, but we're just on a small road here. I'm going to turn off. Got a couple people hanging out. We're going to see what we can find out. I'm sure they're just hanging out until lunch, so they're here on time. But let's investigate. Sir?
Yeah.
Would you like a water?
Yes, sir.
All right. It looks like you got a bunch of cat food hanging out over here. What's going on?
No, see, Jumpman's son right here.
Yeah.
You know where Jumpman's son is?
I've heard of it.
His wife and him owns that building right over here, Jumpman's son. And see, she still comes over here and feeds these cats and stuff. See that water bowl and all these.
Oh, I do. Yes.
And up to there, these wild cats that's here. She comes over here every day in a Hummer, or they got about 4 or 5 cars they drive. They come over here.
That must be nice.
Cats. Yeah, they take care of them cats.
No, I mean, it must be nice to have 4 or 5 cars.
Yeah.
You know.
Really.
Can I ask your name?
Kenny Robert Long.
Kenny?
Long.
My name's Daryl. Nice to meet you.
Daryl.
Hey, here's one of my cars. I just help some people out. You can ask Roger over here. You know, I haven't seen you before. Are you kind of new to the area?
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Really?
Yeah. I went to Rome Street School. I went to East March, Rome Street, Ford Hill, Dalton Junior High, and Dalton High.
You're talking about places that you lived at? You know.
I lived right here on Airport Road.
Well, you don't have to tell me, you know, but
Stafford's right across the street from Stafford's up here. I lived right down here on this street right here. Just right here behind your car, that first street. I went down to the end. Down there, there's a house down there a long time ago. I aged a little bit. I lived on Oxford Street right over here. I lived on Griffin Street. I was born and raised around here. I lived on north, south, east, west.
Right. Would you consider yourself, you know, as homeless status right now?
Well, right now, I just you know, I just got out of the program over here.
Okay.
But you can only stay there so long.
Yeah.
And then after that, you got to leave. They let you out.
A friend of mine just went through that. You got to get a haircut and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of a thing, but it did him pretty good. You know. But anyways, well, how long have you been out on the street?
Oh, since last night.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, I left. Well, yesterday. I left yesterday. I put my stuff in a warehouse up here next to across the street from the.
Like a storage unit?
Yeah, I put my stuff in a storage unit.
Cool. That way you won't get ripped off.
Yeah, because you can't leave nothing there at the mission where I was at. It's, it's Providence Mission. Mission over here.
Is that the new building that they were building that's attached now at the end?
Yeah, it's right in behind the downtowner. Right there where the downtowner is.
Okay.
Where the downtowner used to be, it's just right over here. It's not this. This is Providence too.
Right.
Providence I was living at is over there on Oxford Street.
Do you remember when this used to be the original Walmart? Years and years and years ago?
It was Big K.
Big K?
Yeah, this building right here was Big K.
Okay.
That was down there, was right there where the bowling alley is down there. That was Big Apple.
You were talking about where Greater Works is.
That was Big K. This whole building right here was Big K.
Okay.
And over here was Gibson's. a store called Gibson's.
All right.
Right there on East March, right there where Dalton Beauty College is.
Sure.
From the Dalton Beauty College was Gibson's.
Well, how you doing on supplies, young man? I see you got a nice, pretty decent backpack.
Yeah, I got me. I've had that backpack for I don't know how long.
Yeah. Well, it's in good shape. Yeah.
That bicycle's a 1975.
Really?
It was sold in 1975, and I took care of that.
Well, it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
I bought new tires to go on it, but it's 50 years old.
Well, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I ain't gonna fix it.
You know what I mean? It's like
I might have to put an inner tube in it or something.
I'm surprised you've been able to hold on to it that long. Everybody's stuff gets stolen.
I ain't holding on to it that long. I've only had it for 10 years. But
Only?
I bought it 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago, but it was sold and it was manufactured. It was
right.
made in 1975.
Right. It's premiere date,
Yeah.
No, I gotcha. Kind of like a car,
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. But they're all basically the same. Matter of fact, the stuff back in the day is way better than it is now.
Yeah, a little bit.
The cheaper parts and et cetera, et cetera. All right, I'm gonna go talk to my friend Roger here real quick. If you think of anything you might need, do you need socks or anything? Well, you can chew on it. I mean, you don't have to decide right this second.
Right here, I got my stuff in the warehouse, and I got plenty of socks, plenty of clothes. I got clothes.
Yeah.
I've got everything. I'm blessed.
Well, what do you think you need the most? If there's something you need today, what would it be?
I need God to keep me. Everything else, things on earth, idolatry things, I don't need nothing.
Okay.
I just need this man up here at all times. Yeah, and today, you talk about what I need today is God to keep me the same way I've been doing.
Okay.
I keep my eyes on things above, not on earthly things.
Do you have any, is there any family support in the area?
I got family in Murray County.
Murray County. Okay, that's where I live.
Married. There's my brother and sister-in-law, but they're their thing.
Right.
They don't care about nobody but their self and their grandchildren.
Sure.
On the inside of the family. See, on the inside of their family, that circle that's there, surrounded with them, they don't care about nobody on the outside.
Right. Is it your brother? Is he older or younger?
Brother and sister-in-laws, and they got grandchildren.
Right. Is your brother older?
He's 5 years older.
5 years older? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a young man.
No, I'm 61.
No way. 61?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I thought I was. Well, no, I believe you. I thought I was older than you.
I'm 61.
So you actually have ID.
June the 22nd, I'll be 62.
In June, 62. Wow.
June the 22nd.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll just look at this at the side. Sure enough. All right, Kenny. That's fantastic, man. All right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need nothing today. I woke up this morning and put my feet in my shoes, didn't have a toothache, didn't have an earache, didn't have nothing wrong with me, and see, I'm blessed. See,
well, that's a bonus.
There's a lot of people in wheelchairs.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. A lot of people wake up, arthritis, hip sores.
Yeah.
Barely can see, and you know what? I'm blessed, and I don't need nothing but just.
So you have a good plan on where you're going to be staying tonight? Overnight?
No, I ain't got a good plan. Not a good plan.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go talk to my friend Roger here. I've known him for about, a year and a half or so. And I met him right here in this parking lot. And that's what I do on my card, as you can see. But
oh yeah, what did I do with that card?
I'm not sure.
I didn't want to lose it. I was stuck in my pocket.
If you need another one, I got it. So,
right here it is.
There you go. Well, yeah, I do stuff on YouTube, and that's how people are helping me to help you. So, it's it's paying it forward, I guess you could say. You know.
Pay it forward.
Well, I mean, like when somebody does you a favor, do someone else a favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I believe in.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Pass it on, you know.
You waiting on lunch here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got another carry-out lunch that. Do you think you'll be back here for dinner? Or well, supper. They call it something, you know, at 5 o'clock. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be back?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got some sustainable food that you'd be able to carry with you, you know, for your nighttime, you know, journey, no matter where you end up. So, but all right, I'll be right back. Think about anything you might need. You know, I got some hygiene stuff, you know, like deodorants and.
I got a storage unit. I just put my stuff in a storage unit yesterday, and I left, and I can go there all the way through the day till 9 o'clock and get what I need out of that building.
Sure.
Deodorant, and I know where I can go take a shower. I know how.
Fantastic. Well, good for you.
I know how to put my clothes on, and I know where my clothes is at, and I know where water is to take a shower.
Sure.
I know how to stay clean, and I know how to, you know, motivate around here without having to operate of thinking crazy things to steal and take from people that ain't got nothing. I say I work.
Nice.
I just had to get out of that mission. I got a job.
Oh, really?
But I gotta find, you just can't get kicked out one day and find a place that same day. It's hard to find a place to live and talk to the landlord and come up with a deposit and the rent at the same time.
The deposit and the first month.
If you get kicked out tonight or yesterday like I did, you might have to sleep outside for a week and then put this check with the next check and rent a place.
Right.
You know, it says in the Bible, have patience, think, wait, and lean. It says God to help you. It says do not lean on your own understandings, and all your ways submit to Him, and He'll make your path straight. Right. Okay, if you just sit tight and wait on God to lead you, and instead of you leaning on your own understandings, He'll lead you to that place where you're going to live and rest and take a shower. See, like you said, do not lean on your own understandings.
Right.
And all your ways submit to Him, and He'll make your path straight. If I was in that car or on that bicycle, He'll make my path straight. He'll guide that wheel. He'll guide that steering wheel, and He'll guide me to where I'm going to lay down and sleep.
All right.
You know.
Let me ask you this. Oh boy, I totally forgot my train of thought. But all right, think about anything you might need in the meantime. But you seem like you got it kind of covered, you know, for the most part. So.
No, I used this cover last night. This little bitty.
Okay.
Some kind of it's a little bitty thing. Comes no bigger than a pack of cigarettes.
Right.
It looks like aluminum foil, and you just tear the top of it off. And
I remember. I remember now.
It's this long.
All right.
Puts over you, and that's the first time I ever used it last night, and it kept the wind off of me. And it's comes in a little bitty pack, about big as a pack of cigarettes.
Is it like a foil wrap?
Yeah, it's a foil wrap.
Do you need one? I've got
another one.
Yeah. I got a bunch.
So I got one right here.
All right.
And then in case this get tore, I use that. I use the one you got again.
FEMA and First Aid and Red Cross call that a emergency blanket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, emergency blanket.
No, I got one for you.
It looks like aluminum foil.
Yeah. Looks like you're wrapped up like a hot dog.
Yeah. And it works fine.
It works great.
For the first time, I used it last night.
It retains 90% of your body heat. My question was, I remember now, is so you said you got kicked out of the mission place.
No, I didn't get kicked.
But no, you extended. You know, your stay was over.
Yeah, my stay was over.
So it wasn't a failure on your behalf.
No.
Well, I didn't think so. No.
My rent money was there. Look, I'll show you again. I'll show you something. All my receipts.
All right.
$100 a week.
Kenny, you don't have to prove anything to me, man.
I paid him $100 a week. There it is.
How long were you there?
Right there, the receipts for every week.
Looks like you've been there a few months.
Right, and see, they said, okay, everybody's got a certain amount of time to stay there.
Right, right.
So, you got the people there on probation, and you got to go to drug court and all this and all this
Yeah.
and all this. Their court mandated to be there. I was there on my own because I moved back from Gainesville. I was born and raised here, but I went to Gainesville, worked in the chicken plant for 12 years. I started missing this place. I wanted to come back to my hometown.
Gainesville, Florida, or Gainesville, Georgia?
Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay.
So now I come back, and I've had this job over here since I've been back, but I've been in there trying to be, you know, like...
Trying to do the right thing.
Trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
You know.
But that run out, and then I got out, rented the warehouse, and I slept outside last night. Not this week, next week, I ripped it.
Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. You know, keep in mind, yeah, don't lose any of your stuff. It's hard enough. It's hard enough to get, you know, hold on to your stuff. You know that better than anybody. So, all right, I'm gonna go talk to Roger real quick. I'll be right back, but I'll definitely get you that emergency blanket, you know, from the Red Cross.
Okay.
You know, my friend Loretta sent those, and also Tina. I got a bunch. But all right, I'll be back in a minute.